Joining us now from Washington, D.C. is Sina Tusi. He's a senior fellow at the Center for International Policy. Thank you very much for being with us. I want to get your thoughts first on how significant you think this strike on Kharg Island was and how strategic it was for the president to not hit the oil and gas facilities there.
Yes, so as an opening move, at least against Kharg Island, it's really not that significant. Trump said he hit the military sites on the island. It's unclear what military sites there were on the island to begin with or how important they were. I don't think it has changed much in Iran's calculus. With that said, this morning, Iran did launch an attack on the Fujairah port in the UAE that has resulted in this large explosion. And Iran's pattern seems to be going up the escalation ladder in a tit-for-tat way, where if the U.S. is attacking, a new kind of target in Iran, a new infrastructure, in this case, Kharg Island, which is very important to Iran, Iran is already indicating that it's willing to go higher on the escalation ladder with this attack in Fujairah and potentially in other energy infrastructure in the Gulf.
So what do you think that this means for the Iranian strategy then, if they are sort of trying to slowly escalate it bit by bit? Sorry, I'm just going to give you 1 minute because I saw that your earpiece fell out there. Can you hear me now?
Apologies.
No worries whatsoever. It happens. What can you tell us about how you think that means the Iranian strategy is changing the longer that this carries on?
Yes, so the Iranian strategy very much seems to be raising the cost of this war against it, that if its energy infrastructure is going to come under attack, if its critical infrastructure comes under attack, that it is prepared to widen the war and widen its targets on Gulf energy. And today we saw that with this attack on Esfahan, and the U.S. targeted these industrial facilities in Esfahan, the IRGC, the Iranian Revolutionary Guards, in its statement said that it's going to retaliate against American industrial facilities in the region. It's unclear what that means. But Iran is, again, very much pursuing this kind of tit-for-tat, moving one step up the escalation ladder to increase the cost of this war against it.
And so what do you make then of the president's latest post on Truth Social saying that countries of the world that receive oil through the Hormuz Strait must take care of the passage and then we will help? What do you read into that?
Yes, well, this was a war that Trump unleashed upon Iran in a surprise attack and really unleashed upon the world. No other country in the world was wanting this war besides Israel. And, Iran retaliated predictably by closing the Strait of Hormuz, which is long threatened by Iran and Iranian officials and in Iranian military planning. And so Trump himself hasn't moved the Navy ships there yet. Arguably, the U.S. has very limited options to prevent Iran from attacking Navy or tanker targets in the Strait of Hormuz and in the Persian Gulf from its long coastline. And now Trump is asking other countries to do this when it was Trump and the United States and Israel that launched this war that nobody else asked for.
Puts them in a very difficult position. Sina Tusi from Washington, D.C., thank you very much for joining us here on Al Jazeera.
Thank you for having me.